Sophie was only 21 when she became a mother to her baby boy Eli. She was overwhelmed with joy at his arrival, but fear quickly took root. She had no stable job, no savings, and no idea how she could provide the life she dreamed of for him, a life of security, love, and opportunity. Living in a small, run-down apartment, Sophie often cried herself to sleep. She was determined not to let Eli grow up in poverty, but she couldn't see a way forward. Bills piled up, and the sound of Eli's cries only deepened her despair. One day, as Sophie sat in the park with Eli, wrapped in a threadbare blanket, a kind woman approached her. They struck up a conversation, and Sophie opened up about her struggles. The woman, moved by Sophie's honesty and determination, reached into her purse and handed her $200. Kind woman, this is for your baby. Use it to do something that will give him the life he deserves. Sophie stared at the money in disbelief. It was more than she had seen in weeks. While many might have spent it on immediate needs, Sophie decided to take a risk. She used the money to start a small online business selling handmade baby blankets. She worked tirelessly, sewing during Eli's naps and promoting her products online. But progress was slow. Weeks turned into months, and Sophie began to doubt her decision. Sales were sparse, and she barely made enough to cover costs. One evening, after a particularly bad day, Sophie was ready to give up. As she sat on the floor with Eli in her lap, a knock came at the door. It was her neighbor, a friendly woman named Clara, who had been watching Sophie's struggles from afar. Clara handed Sophie a business card and said, "I know someone who helps women like you get their businesses off the ground. Call him. I believe in you." Sophie hesitated but decided to give it a try. The man on the other end of the line turned out to be a successful entrepreneur who offered her free mentorship. With his guidance, Sophie revamped her marketing strategy, learned about e-commerce, and expanded her product line. Months later, Sophie's business took off. Orders flooded in, and she began earning more money than she had ever imagined. She was able to move into a spacious apartment, buy a reliable car, and most importantly, give Eli the stability and comfort she had always dreamed of. Over the years, Sophie's business grew into a thriving brand. She opened stores, hired employees, and even gave back to her community by mentoring other struggling mothers. As she stood on the balcony of her new home, watching Eli play in their backyard, Sophie felt a wave of gratitude. Her journey had been far from easy, but every struggle, every tear, and every leap of faith had led her here. Sophie was proof that even in the darkest moments, a spark of hope and the kindness of others could change a life forever. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos.